The new Battle for Armageddon begins now. This is the 11th edition of the new Warhammer set. It's Space Marines versus Orcs. There's over 60 minis in here. Let's get them on the bench and see what's in the box. Right, here it is. This is the new 11th edition Warhammer 40,000 Armageddon set. Big box. I think it's the same size as the Leviathan launch. 10th edition, which I can't believe was 3 years ago. But yes, it was. Let's have a look at the art. The art is lovely. They've done a really good job with this one. Let's have a look at all the sides. So we've got a bit more detail there. Armageddon on the sides. Same again this side. Right, let's have a look at the back. This is always the most fun part, isn't it? Okay, got an amazing scene here depicting the Orcs. First is the Blood Angels. The good thing is you can build these pretty much however you want. If you're not feeling the Blood Angels, then they are very generic. I don't think there is any specific Blood Angel parts in there at all. So build them however you like. And on the Orc side, yeah, they're Orcs. So paint them green, obviously. Please, paint them purple and they'll disappear. Yes, all new figures on the Orc side, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. As are the Space Marines, they're all new molds. We've got the Primaris Land Speeder, which I am excited to see because that has been long due an upgrade. We've got your Captain with a Relic Shield, your Chaplain with his Jump Pack, you've got your Librarian, you've got your Ancient with his Banner, the 10 Intercessors at the front, which have got some slightly new poses. I mean, there's only so much you can do with Intercessors, but yes, Intercessors are cool. I like the guy with the grenade, that's nice. 5 Vanguard Veterans with jump packs at the back there, so I think it's the first time we've seen the Vanguard Veterans. And we've got 3 Eradicators with heavy bolters. Yeah, and the Land Speeder that I mentioned. And that makes up the Space Marine side of it. And on this side, we've got the Orcs. So you've got your War Boss, your Big Boss. Where's Big Boss? There. Then you've got your Banner Mob. And you've got Weird Boy, 20 Boys. You've got your Gretchens, you've got your War Track, and your Big Mech Dakar Rig. So your War Track, which is a nice update of an old model, and the Big Mech Dakar Rig, which I'm excited to have a look at what that comes out like. So yes, 61 minis in the box. I really like what they've done with the art here as well. It's always nice, always fun. So what do you get in the box? Let's go through it. We've got a bit of spiel here. Got all your usual Warhammer details. So you get the Warhammer 40,000K Operation Imperator set, the book, which gives you the campaign overview for Armageddon, so a bit of fluff if you like that. We've got the core rules book as well, so there's a new smaller version of the core rules, which is interesting. So we'll have a look at the smaller book. Might be a bit more portable, a bit more friendly when you've got like 10 books on your table and you're scrolling through. Chapter approved mission deck. We core details on how to deploy your models. Yeah, we know they work. Dominator's campaign deck. So it looks like there's a new campaign for this. 17 data sheet cards and some transfer sheets, icons and symbols. So yes, it looks like we've got some new, hopefully some new decals and transfers. So that'd be interesting. Right. Anyway, let's crack this one open, shall we? Just pop the seals. 2 seals, top and bottom. Oh, it's exciting. It smells lovely and new. You know that new model smell. Pretty unbeatable, isn't it? Okay, let's see what we got in here then. Okay, what's in the box? Got about 50 odd bases there. A lot of bases. We like our bases. Okay, sprues go all the way down. Should we go through the sprues? Yeah, we'll go through the sprues, shall we? We'll leave those there. All right, so we can have a look at how they go through these sprues. It'd be interesting. Maybe we'll pop this box to a side and we can have a better view of the sprues. So first up, this looks like the Eradicators here. So you've got your banner and you've got your Eradicators on that sprue. I'm just trying to give you an idea of how they split. I know a lot of people like to split boxes, so this is a good way of looking at how they split it. So you've got your Ancient, you've got your Eradicators on the same sprue. It looks like your Chaplains over here as well. So 1, 2, you've got 3 or 4 different bodies on that one. So yeah, there's a real mix across the board there. So you've got Chaplain parts here, across at least 2 sprues, which are separate there. It looks like they've injection molded that one separately. Your Eradicators. So yeah, that's how you would split that sprue. But again, looking really nice. The banner is fully sculpted on there. So that's come out really nice. It's one sprue. So looks like we're on the Ork side now. I'm just doing them as they come out of the box. So this is your Ork banner, and we'll go through those next. So it looks like you've got your banner knob here. Is that the box there? Is it? Let's get that out of shot, because we don't really want to see that, do we? This is looks like you've got the banner knob there. It looks like you've also got your big boss here. So yeah, you've got there's 1, 2, 3 different bodies across that one. So you've split that across different sprues. You've got an individual one here. This must be your weird boy. So the weird boy comes on his own sprue, which means they're probably going to release that one separate. The weird boy's on his own individual sprue. Makes it nice and easy if you want to split it or share it, whatever you're planning to do. This must be the war track. So it looks like the war track comes on its own sprue. Well, it's 3 sprues technically put together, but that is your war track. It's all in one there, isn't it? Yeah, so that's nice and simple. You get your orks. Yeah, war track comes on its own. Makes life easier. And here it looks like we've got... What have we got here? These are the boys? These are the boys? Okay, so you've got 2 different sprues here. So you've got your... You've got your captain on this side. I believe that's... Yeah, the captain sprue is on its own there. So that's just the captain on this side. So again, you could break that off. And it is just your captain with his relic shield. And on the other side, you've got your war boss. So this is your war boss, and this is your captain. It's all on the same sprue. 1 war boss, 1 captain. Yeah, I like that. Okay, this is looking very intercessory. This must be your 10 intercessors, just all on a big sprue. Yes, this must be your 10. We could count the bodies and legs, but this looks like your complete intercessor double sprue. So I imagine there's 10 intercessors all on there. Again, all on the same sprue. Nice. This must be your boys or your Gretchen. So it's all boys from the looks of it. So this is your boys sprue here. This is your intercessors. So 1 sprue for each. Very good. Right. And up next out of the box, we've got the land speeder. So this is the new land speeder. It all comes on 2 sprues, or 1 big sprue if you like, if you're old school. It has your 2 intercessors there. You've got the new tactical base as well. The tactical, well, it's a tactical rock, isn't it? With the the smoke coming out of the land speeder. It's nicer than the old sticks, so good stuff. Really nice tooling on this. Looks like it's going to build up a lot bigger than the original land speeder. So yes, nice to see that in Primaris. Again, that's across 1 big sprue or two halves. Depends how you cut your sprues. Next up, we've got your chaplain over here. So this looks like not your chaplain, your librarian. So I run Black Templar. I don't run any psychers in my crew, so I'm not super au fait with them. And then you've got on this side here. This must be some more intercessors, or is it your jump pack? Oh, this must be the new ones, the Vanguard veterans. So this is the Vanguard veterans here. Vanguard veterans, yes, of course. You can see the jump packs there. Better from this side actually. That is the jump packs. So it looks like all your new Vanguard veterans are on here. They've got all their melters, swords, nice. Again, it looks like they're doing the backpacks now, the push fit ones at least, with the flaps that everybody loses on the jetpacks come as 1 sort of moulded piece that clicks onto the top. I like that. They are quite blood angel-y, but yeah, you can use them on any army of your choosing. Okay, this is more orcs. We've got now is this the boys or the Gretchen? This is the boys, I believe. There's some Gretchen in there as well. So it looks like they've mixed up the Gretchen and the boys into 1 sprue. Yeah, little Gretchen's here. Got some boys over here. So yes, it looks like they've mixed the boys and the Gretchen. So I don't know how that's going to come when they individually launch it. They normally do slightly different sprues, don't they? But this is, yeah, that's your boys. More boys than Gretchen. And your last sprue in the box, this must be the Big Mech Dakarig. Yeah, this thing's lovely. So new tooling on this one, a new model, isn't it? So all the shell casings there. The Dakar rig is its own whole sprue. Excited about Dakar rig. I think that's a lovely model in the set. Very mechanised. It's gonna be a lot of fun to paint that. Look, really, really high quality tooling as well. Lots of little dents and smacks. Got the exhaust. Very, very fun. Orks are fun to paint. So that concludes the sprues. So just to show you how many you get in the box there, this is what you get. So you get one. I mean, we'll class that as 2, 2.5, 3. And you've got 4, 5, 6. Running out of room here. 7, 8, 9, 10, 10.5 sprues. So a lot of sprues. That is all the sprues you get in Armageddon. Well, we'll put them to a side and we'll go over now and have a look at the books and cards in the box. So that's your bases for your land speeder, your Dakar rig and your war trap. Okay, next up we go in. Well, this would be a good time to show off the box. So in the box we've got the side art as well, which is always nice. So you can see that on there. Got all your orks there, new orks, and the remainder of the orks. I always like these side arts. I don't know why. I just do. Got a lovely Armageddon portfolio here at the bottom. So let's go in and have a look at this one. How are we doing this thing? Well, let's have a quick look. The only thing in the bottom of the box is the new transfer sheet. So it is Space Marines and Orks. We've got some Ultramarines, Blood Angels, Salamanders, Crimson Fists, White Scars as the named armies to do there. And then we've got a load of Gothic numerals, and we've got the Goths, Bad Moons, Evil Sons representing the Orks. So just the 3 armies this time around. Lots and lots of Ork decals and heraldry. So yes, nice little transfer sheet there. Not the biggest, but will do the job. It's a starter set. Okay, and this is the Armageddon box in the Armageddon box. Well, hey, there we go. Okay, so this is how we're doing it in here. This is, we've got Operation Imperator, which is I believe, the book of all the lore. So I won't show it all up on camera here because I'll keep some excitement, but really nice. Lots of lore, lots of new artwork about the High Fleet Tartarus, High Volcanus, the Death Myers, that's all your Death World, the High Worlds. Armageddon, the sectors of Armageddon. You've got planetary reviews. Oh, we've got a big fold out. We've got a big fold out of the key Ork threats. This is a big 4-page fold out of the Armageddon War World, so you can create your own lore and make your own campaigns. Then we've got a bit about Space Marines. Shows you all the so obviously it's all Blood Angels there. Blood Angels up front. That's strange, isn't it, to see Blood Angels leading it. Crimson Fist, Salamander, Ultramarines on page 4. That's unusual, isn't it? And we've got your White Scars, Liberator, Assault, Group Send. We've got the Ork Hordes, about the Goths, the Bad Moons, Death Skulls. There they are. I was hoping they'd get mentioned. Blood Axes. So yes, all the Orks. So you can do your different Ork ideas. And then we've got some more Ork lore. We've got some bits and bobs. Got some lovely artwork in here. Very John Blanche, that. High Volcanus. Some more lore. High Tempestora. Giving you some ideas for doing some successor chapters. The Plains of Anthrans. Showing off a few models. We've got the Hive and Furnace. We've got some more lore. Hive Acheron as well, if you want to run your Imperial Guard, High of Tartarus, the big one, the Ruins of Hades High. Look at that, wow. Yeah, it's got a lot of lore, It's a big book, this one. Imperium of Man, again, it's got the updated version of the map of the stars, which is nice to see how things have got progressively worse in the last 3 years. Battle of the Imperium, again, it's got your classics there, so this is a really good dive if you've not played Warhammer before. You want to learn about the core bits and where we're at in the story, because the story does move quite glacially with Warhammer. That is one of the things I will say. So that is your main book. This is the Armageddon Assembly Guide. This is a fun sort of semi-gloss book here. So yeah, it's got your base sizes, it's got your different builds. So it looks like there's quite a few different variants you can do. So again, it's got all the sprues that we've already been through. Your captain. These are all push fit, is what I was pointing out. They are push fit. I often glue my push fit minis just so they fit a bit better. The glue sort of works as almost like a mild filler. So your chaplain, he's a single build there. Your ancient, yeah, again, he's monopose. Intercessors, they are all monopose in this set, but as they always are in starter sets. Get yourself 10 intercessors. You can build them however you want. You don't have to do blood angels at all. This is the new Vanguard veterans with their tactical jumpy rocks. They are looking nice. The Eradicator squad. So again, you can give them helmets, no helmets. So there's a couple options with the Eradicators there. A little bit of variation in your Eradicators. This is the new Land Speeder. Quite a simple build, to be fair. It's only, yeah, that I'm really impressed with. Again, you can give your guys different helmets, and you've got a choice of different guns. So this is the first true variation here. So you can give them kind of a flamer or some sort of minigun. Not sure what they're called now, probably just heavy weapon. And that makes up your Space Marine half. War Boss. Yeah, a huge figure. He's on a 50mm base as well. So that is your War Boss. And then we go over to the Banner Mob. Yeah, again, he's the Banner Mob and Big Boss. Big monopose chappies. Pain Boy, Weird Boy. Then we've got the Boys. You've got a few variants on the Boys here. You've got some different versions. So you've got Boss Knob, and so you make a Boss Knob, or you can make your standard ones. All interchangeable on the heads as well. So lots of different options there to do those. It shows you here just where you can choose your different parts, and so you can customize them a little bit. That's nice if you're going to buy a few sets or whatever. And these are your Gretchen. Again, you can mix up your Gretchen, give them different heads. You can give them different weapons as well, some of the little Gretchen. And then we're on to the War Track. So this is the new War Track. Again, these are single pose model, but nice to see a new War Track. It's been a long time since we've seen one of those. Then we've got the Big Mech Dakar rig on the right here. So this is the new sort of chicken walker, as I've seen it described online. Big Mech Dakar rig. Yeah, quite an involved build, this one. 4 or 5 pages. Mr. Ork in there. You're probably going to want to paint him before you glue him in. Oh no, I suppose you can get to him, can't you? His open top, isn't it? Not really seen this in any different poses at the moment, so it's nice to see some different versions of this. But yeah, I'm really feeling that one. And yeah, the battle for Armageddon continues. You can vote, I believe, on the fate of the Hive City, like they did with the previous edition, where you can choose which ones they reveal first on the new updated molds. Right, the new core rulebook. So this thing is the size of my hand. This is nice because it's more of an addendum now, isn't it, than it was a completely new launch. So this is got your basic rules, it's got your movement, your attack sequence, which is slightly changed but is largely simple. It's got other concepts like visibility, mortal wounds, because one of the biggest changes is how you interact with terrain and objectives now. So yes, they've made it a lot different now, like hazardous environments and how you actually move in and out of terrain. I won't go into it too much here, but I think it's good. But still, fundamentally, command phase, movement phase, shooting phase, charge phase, fight phase, end of turn. So nice as it was in 10th. Goes through your battle shock. They made that a little bit easier now. This is a lot clearer. So if you're getting into Warhammer now, this is quite a good time to get into it. Goes through your fight phase. Just goes through all your individual phases. Shows you how to form like a play it. This is the new terrain, so it shows you the terrain area now. So you have this is quite a big difference for 11th edition, that the terrain categories have different versions now. So yes, you got to create like a sector for it. But yes, I like the idea that how you control a sort of a collective now rather than an individual. Again, I won't go into it too much here. We'll do a separate video for that. But yes, there's quite a lot dedicated to that in this book as well. Stratagems as well, shows you how to operate your stratagems, your actions as well, how to perform actions and how they work. Advanced rules, transport capacity, embarkment, monsters, frame. So things that don't have a base, it just shows you how the frame works, just the whole. It's very straightforward. It really is just the whole model. Transport capacity, embarkment, disembarking, attacking attached units, a bit all about attachments basically. Placing units in strategic reserve, repositioning and arriving from reserve. Yep, straightforward stuff, fairly straightforward. Surge moves, okay, not super familiar with surge moves. Flying models, they made flying a lot more simple now. I won't go into the surge now, but yeah, I'll cover that. That looks interesting. Plunging fire, aura abilities, faction abilities, psychic abilities, movement, deployment, shooting. This is an aircraft here. So there's a lot more focus on aircraft this time because they've been very neglected. And just a reference guide, a glossary of all your, how all of your, I'm assuming there's going to be a bit about, yeah, so this is all like your words. So, you know, your devastating and your, what everything actually means, because you'll be referencing this a lot, I imagine. And yes, a few little bits in the appendix there on few questions that you'll be asking, but they'll cover a lot of that anyway in the addendums online. Right, these are the cards. Let's have a look at these, shall we? So these are your cards for playing. So if you've not played before, these are nice little straightforward cards that you can have on your desk. So if you are just running straight out of the box, gives you all your rolls, so all your everything you need to know up here, your weapons, your abilities. Nice little single-sided cards. So we've got one there for all of the Space Marines, and we've got one for all the Orcs. So a nice little pack of cards. Again, cards are cards. You know how they work by now. They are, yeah, good little cards. I always welcome them. It's less things, less iPads and books you've got to have on the table, the better. Again, hopefully they will keep these up with, I like physical stuff, but things update so quickly in this hobby, don't they? Okay, and our last two bits in the box are the two. There's nothing hiding in any of the little crevices anywhere, is there? Not missing any secrets. I'm not missing any secrets, no. This is the Dominator's deck. A very chunky deck. So you got a little core rules there. Briefing cards, occasion cards, agenda cards. So this is a deck that will let you play for the Armageddon. So it will let you play through the Armageddon campaign. Loads and loads of variations of your game, so a lot of cards in this set. These are all your variants here, and then you've got your these are your your narrative cards, and you've got some different agenda cards as well. Yeah, there's a lot of variety there. So you know, I don't think you're ever going to tire of variations on the game. So you never run out of things to do in Warhammer, do you? Always new game modes and variations you can create. So that is the Dominator set. I might go into that a bit further detail down the line. Now this is the chapter approved card deck as well. So again, the chapter approved card deck. There's your tokens. Oh, dude, there's yeah, it just gives you a nice little basic rules of how to set up primary and secondary missions. So you want to go to the next step. Gives you a little way of doing it. So yes. Got a few different primary missions there. Primary missions, then we got secondary missions. Absolutely loads of options in here. Then it's got a few maps, deployment cards you can set up as well. So it shows you if you've not built any tables before, it makes you gives you some ideas of how to make nice balanced tables. And it's got a few twists as well. Night fighting, that's interesting. Martial Pride, Scramble Communication. Yes, a few variants you can chuck into your games there too. Alright guys, what are your thoughts on this set then after having a quick look at it here? I'm very excited for it. I'm going to be painting my Space Marines in a Black Templar style. I'm probably going to do the Orcs as well. I don't know how I'm going to do them yet. But yeah, I'm excited for this set. There's a lot in here. And yeah, I want to go and build it. So let me know how you guys are going to build it. This one's available from the 20th of June. You can get it in store and online at Jadlam.